Hey y'all, welcome back. You already know what this is, so we're going to get right into it with the products. So you need a wig cap. Now keep up with me, I'm going fast. A rat tail comb, some edge control, got to be some rubbing alcohol, doesn't matter which percentage, 2 brushes, some scissors, some tweezers, some glue of your choice. I am using Ghost Bond, a beauty blender and a brush, a hot comb and a blow dryer, makeup, whatever your choice is, your wig, and some bobby pins, giving the girls a bob. Okay, so we're going to start off with your edge control. Now, this is to protect your edges. You don't want them to get ripped out. You don't want them in the way. So I'm just applying the edge control, and then I'm going to use my hard brush, and I'm going to brush back my edges just to protect them. This step is very important, which is why it's the first step. So get into it, brush them edges back, sis, because you don't want to be bald. Then you're going to take your wig cap, place it on your head, and then with your scissors you're going to cut out the ear holes so that this way your cap is on your head, just kind of sitting perfectly. So you're going to cut out your ear holes, make sure they're sitting in there good, don't mind the stretches, it's going to happen. And then you're going to cut out your eye holes. Now you don't necessarily have to, because I didn't do this for a while, but this actually stretches out the wig cap more so that it melts a little bit better. So stretches it down your face, cut out your eye holes. Don't poke your eye out. You need them things. Please don't kill yourself. So once it is all set, I like to put bobby pins in the back of my hair just so that the wig cap doesn't, come out of my braids. Because that happened before, my braids slipped out from the back of my wig. Real ghetto. So just pin the back of it. Cool. So now with my glue, I am applying glue just around the perimeter of my hair. And I'm just going to be rubbing it in with my rat tail comb to just kind of glue down the wig and make sure it is laid. Don't be scared of the glue. Apply that thing. Apply enough of it, because if you don't, your wig cap gonna be sliding back, okay? So like I said, make sure you're rubbing in the glue. Spread it out evenly, get it all nice and smooth. And wait till it dries clear. You can go in with the blow dryer. You don't necessarily have to, but you can go in with the blow dryer. Blow it dry. You'll see it in a minute. Boom, there it go. Blow it dry until it's clear. You'll know it's dry because it'll be clear. So once it is clear, like so, like that, boom, shout out to Miss Tabitha. You're going to apply your concealer with your brush. Now, you can apply concealer, foundation. I'm doing concealer just because this is what matches my skin the most to me. And I am just rubbing it in on my hand because, of course, I wasn't just going to apply it straight to the wig cap. And just rub it into the wig cap so that it looks like scalp. It looks like you're bald. Once you cut that excess, not about to say lace, Jesus. Not that part yet. Excess wig cap off. So this is the part that we're approaching. Cut all the extra off right up into the glue. Now, the scissors I use, don't judge me, but I like to use the kitchen meat cutter scissors because they're a little sharper than my other scissors. I gotta get some new ones. But you want to cut as close as possible to that glue so that it doesn't have extra pieces sticking up. So that's why I use those scissors, because they got real sharp blades. Kind of almost cut my finger there. But you want to just cut, make sure that it's smooth, make sure that it's not any extra pieces sticking up. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Do that to both sides. Bada bing, bada boom. And bam, it's giving the girls bald. It's giving the girls beauty. It's giving the girls I am not my hair. It's giving the girls okay, period. So now that I am bald, I am going to add a little bit of the same concealer to my actual wig so that it blends once I put it to my hair. You want to tint the lace. This is my method of tinting the lace. There are different lace tints that people sell to actually, properly tint the lace, but baby, we're going to use makeup around here. So I'm just rubbing in that same concealer into the lace. Boom. So now I'm going to take my rubbing alcohol. I believe it is 70% or something. It doesn't really matter the percentage because I'm just using it to get all of the makeup that may have gotten on my skin, because with the makeup being on your skin, the glue may not stick as well as it should. So you want to make sure you're wiping off the glue I mean, not the glue, Jesus, Lord. You want to wipe off the makeup. Okay, so now you're applying, well, not you are. I'm sorry, y'all, it's late. I'm applying the wig, making sure that it's going to be fitted correctly. Now, I have applied this wig to my head before, but if you're doing a new wig, this is very, very important. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Yeah, stiff well, yeah. So you want to make sure that the wig is properly lined with your head. Make sure the part is in the middle, all of that good stuff. Make sure that it's centered. Yeah, so this is just me checking the wig. This is very important because you want to do this before you put the glue and glue the wig to your head, because then you're going to be looking a mess if it's not, measured out correctly. So that's just the method I use. And then I'm going to pin back the side so that the hair isn't in the way once I apply the wig to the glue. So once the hair is all pulled back, this is the fun part, applying the glue to the actual wig cap. Now again, do not be scared to apply the glue. The dots, you ain't got to do no dots. Rub that glue across your head and then rub it in with the rat tail comb. Now get a paper towel and kind of get all the excess glue from the rubbing in motions off of the rat tail part of the comb, because it just gets caked up. So you just want to smooth it out. Now I apply like 4 to 5 layers. I think I did 5 layers for this specific install just because I know I wanted it to last like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I may still have to reinstall it, but the more layers of glue, the longer the melt, the longer it'll stay. So this is me applying my second layer of glue. Again, same thing. Don't worry about a little dot method. Just kind of rub the glue across your head and then rub it in, smooth it out with the rat tail comb. So again, you will repeat this process however many times. I think the average time that people apply the glue is 3. But again, I like to do at least 4, maybe 5. But like 3 to 7 is what I've seen on different, like lace glue pages who sell lace glues. So yeah, again, I did like 5, I believe, on this one. So once it is all dry, say that this is probably the 5th layer, I am bringing the wig carefully. Now bear with me now, because you got to make sure that this thing is on there, because once that thing touch that glue, that's wraps, because that thing is stuck like Chuck stuck. Okay, so make sure you are grabbing your lace and putting it right on the glue, and then with your rat tail comb, you're going to push it in, just kind of brush the hair back, make sure the lace is actually setting into the glue and sticking properly. So just press it down, whoop the whoop the whoop, make sure it all's all good, make sure it's nice and stuck. Yeah. So once you have applied, now see, I think I missed this in the product list, but elastic, you got to have your elastic band. So once you have put the wig on the glue, you want to measure out your hair, the elastic band, make sure that you cut off a nice size piece for you to wrap and tie it around. And then with your got-to-be spray, just for extra melt, I like to spray it before I apply my elastic band. So that's what I'm doing now. Spraying, you see, it was about to lift. I think it was lifting over there. Apply the glue. And then you're going to wrap your hair with the elastic band and blow it dry, because you just applied that wet got-to-be spray. So blow it dry. And now I am getting into the styling. So while the hair is melting, while the lace is melting into that skin looking like scalp, this is when you style your hair. So I had to repluck this wig because, again, I had worn this before, but it wasn't giving the girls what I wanted to give the girls. So I went through, plucked the part again, and now I'm flat ironing it and hot combing. Now hot combing, I feel like, is the most important step, because that's what gets the wig flat. And you want your wigs to be flat. You want them to be natural. And I like to have, especially with middle part wigs, I like to have like a little raise in the front. So, I'm just going through hot combing, styling, flat ironing, all of that great stuff, because it is very important when you want to have a slayed wig. Okay, now that it's done, I am taking off the elastic. Now, please be careful not to pop yourself in the face. I've done that plenty of times. And yeah, boom. So as you can see, it's not giving the girls natural. So this is where we got to pluck, okay? With them tweezers, you got to pluck. You got to make sure your part is correct. Plucking is very, very, very important when applying wigs, okay? I'm going to say that again. Plucking is very, very, very important. Y'all saw that? Y'all saw that? I burnt my forehead so bad. I was so upset. I wanted to give up so bad, but no, I had a mission. I had to finish the job. I had to complete it. But like I was saying, plucking is very, very important. You see how I am plucking? Like, it's literally just pluck. Make that thing natural. You gotta pluck for your life, okay? So now I'm just parting out what I want to be considered like my baby hairs. So I'm pulling that out, and then I'm just going to pluck around it so that it looks natural. Like, the key is to have a natural looking wig. You don't want all the hair to just be kind of sitting on your head. You want to pluck it and make it look as natural as possible. So with the hot comb, being very careful because I've already burnt my forehead. So I'm taking the hot combing around it, making sure that it looks natural again, and I'm just plucking. So enjoy this process of me plucking around the baby hairs and also the sideburns that I'm going to create. And yeah. Now, I've just come to the realization that some of you may not know how to pluck. So I will, if you guys want, you can put in the comments, yes, you want a plucking tutorial, or, you know, on my Instagram, whatever. If you guys actually want, because I didn't really go into detail or really show like how to necessarily pluck. But it's really simple. It's just pulling the hair out until it looks natural. So you just pluck away until you actually have the natural look that you're going for, which is what I'm doing here. I plucked for a good minute. Like I was plucking away. Like I plucked. Like I was plucking, okay? But anywho, after I finish plucking, I'm taking this wax stick. Now, the wax stick is also very important because that's what's going to kind of like sculpt the hair in the way that you want. Also kind of helping in getting that natural look. So the wax stick plus the hot comb, wonderful duo. So I'm just doing the same on the other side, parting out my desired baby hairs and sideburns, and I'm just going to pluck around it and just kind of further pluck back into the wig so that it looks as natural as possible. So once I'm done plucking, I like to go back again with the got to be, just because all the plucking could kind of like, sometimes I kind of get a little happy and I end up plucking and pulling the lace up. So I just like to go back in with the got to be just for extra glue and extra coverage or whatever, stay, not necessarily coverage. Well, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Put the got to be back on and then put the elastic around it, blow dry it so that it stay cool. And I'll leave this on for probably like 5 to 10 minutes just because it should already be glued down, but just to make sure that it's not lifting. So after the 5 to 10 minutes has passed, I'm taking the elastic band back off, and y'all can see that melt. Like, it's giving the girls, that's my real hair, okay? It's giving the girls, I dyed my hair, and what about it? Okay, period. So now that the baby hairs are all out and the hair is laid and slayed and it's giving like, wow, I am going to be cutting the long hairs, and I'm just going to be putting the edge control on them just to kind of scoop my baby hairs, or swoop, scoop, whatever. Some people like to use like a small flat iron and kind of curl them up. I don't necessarily do that just because I just swoop them up with a little edge brush and call it a day. So yeah, I'm just taking them back and I'm swooping them back, and boom. And that's pretty much the end of this amazing tutorial. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the finished look. It's giving a girl a scalp. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. See you guys next week for another video. Bye.